Konnichiwa. That's the word I was looking for last time. Anyway, hey there, folks. I'm Serious JG, and welcome back to Let's Play Nioh. So, it's the samurai from Sawayama. We have to figure out probably who that is, because I don't think it refers to us. And put an end to... Oh, I probably should have used that elixir to regain that little bit of health. Oh, well. But we gotta deal with whatever force is turning Mitsunari's former soldiers. And they're still soldiers, it's just that Mitsunari's dead. Okay, I'll get off of that spot, jeez. Oh, well, here's an evil permanent, or less than permanent enemy. Here's somebody that would actually, we could take him out and make progress towards completion. Any of these guys who don't revive. I'd love to take them out, and then, well, see, you're not even... Well, I don't really like the ninja ones. The ninja ones give me more trouble than most. I'm not that good at figuring out their patterns. But, oh, so I stunned you, but I didn't. Still poisoned. I might be able to wait him out. Yep. Good. And at the cheap cost of one poison floor trap. Yeah, in prior videos, I'm thinking particularly the Iga Castle map, I had some real problems with the ninja style dudes. So somewhere around here is a Kodama. Or rather, a shrine. I think for anyone who's been watching from the beginning, I think you have to give me credit. I've gotten a bit better at these maps. I'm far less freaked out about needing... Come on, in Ninja Gaiden, these things would always represent a secret passageway. But I'm far less into, like, having to absolutely use every shrine I see in desperate need of a new save point. I'm a lot more confident about not constantly dying. Although, as I've also mentioned in a prior video, I have heard that the DLCs are considerably more difficult than the main game. So they pretty much all these guys are shitting on Mitsunari. Apparently it's kind of well earned. Screw it. That's right, I have the power to block things that are coming directly at my back. Are you just not going to fight me with close range weapons? I mean, I'm okay with it, but... Is there a Kodama in here or not? No, there isn't. I thought that was going to explode. Okay, so there was no need to hit that candle. Just made it dark in here. This room seems a bit useless. Yeah, I'm not sure I figured out the purpose of this place. Other than it's a little ambush zone. Okay, well, let's just figure for now that maybe that'll be important in a side mission that uses the same map, but and it'll be really important there. But here it just kind of feels like it was Just a little opportunity for you to get shot in the back by an archer. I keep looking to this place for it to be like a super exciting hidden Kodama, and it really isn't. It's just a new... So I'm a bit lost. I really kind of don't know where I'm supposed to be heading here. Other than slowly creeping around and trying not to get killed, I've lost my sense of where I'm supposed to be heading. I don't feel like I've explored this room. No, I explored this room. Okay, well, at least now I remember where I am. So if I were to bear left and then left again, that would be where I fell down a pit. No, I'm coming at it from the opposite direction. This is probably the place that I've explored the least then. And there is a Kodama shrine over here. Unless I'm misseeing what that is. Okay, so that's a Kodama shrine. Been over here too. Yeah, I'm going around in circles. I'm gonna try going up. I need to find a key. I need to find some keys and get back to that locked room full of yokai so I can get that one Kodama. Because I really do, at this point, I'm pretty much committed to trying to get a full run of finding all the Kodamas. If there's nothing else I accomplish in this run to make myself feel like I did something impressive and completionist, it'll be that. Although, actually, you know, mastering all of, like, getting all of the weapons up to the point where I could learn their techniques, even if I don't use them. Like, beating the master of all the weapon types, that's something. Speedrunner's not going to bother to do that. That's something. It's good. Ah, damn it! That kind of scared me. I feel like I'm heading back to the very beginning of the level now. Oh, that's right. I've been here too. This is the room where I was like, what was the point of this place? Okay, I'm annoyed with myself now in that I really don't have any idea where I'm supposed to be going. I know that doesn't make for great Let's Play viewing, but we're just a little lost at the moment, guys. There's a Kodama shrine there. I don't really want to use a Kodama shrine because I don't want to regenerate a bunch of enemies. Honestly, at this point, finding a new enemy will just mean, okay, hey, I know I'm at some place I haven't already explored. Don't want to run around too fast because I know, well, okay, that's it. There might be two different places that have those types of traps. But it feels like that's... Okay, so I kinda am back to knowing where I am. But not necessarily where I need to go. So I've got a locked door. I don't think I ever explored this way. But there's nothing to see over here. I'm trying to sort of be organized about it and explore the top floors before I go back down. So I could always drop back into that pit, although I took damage. But I want to make sure that I explore this place as thoroughly as possible before eventually, I'm sure you need to fall in that pit to advance. It's possible that this leads you to a different place. That would just be a pretty dumb way to die, though. Fall into that pit and find out that that one is death. this is the pit that I fell into without intending to, and I'm now on the other side of it. Signpost talisman. So unless the store, I think the store only opens. Nope, never mind. This is where I needed to go. Oh, interesting. Seems like that ninja technique that gives extra damage to my throwing weapons is, I feel like it's making a difference. Those, don't usually do all that much damage. Now, if this is a key... Nope. Explosive rounds and bellowing Tenryu. The reason I went ahead and used ranged on him is because I could not tell from here how I was going to get up to where he is, and, I still don't know how I'm supposed to get up to where he is. I guess they only explode if you shoot them with fire. Alright, never mind. I was all excited, but okay, so clearly that is not going to make a huge amount of progress difference. Coming up here, there was really nothing except a one of these doors. There's an enemy down here kind of guarding a Kadama, but I'm not going to bother to kill him again, but oh, I thought maybe, well, maybe I better go down there and fight him again and then search and make sure there isn't extra stuff to do in this room. I got elixir out of it. So maybe I missed another exit from this room. And maybe that was wishful thinking. And maybe all I've done is get myself back to the entrance. Yep. It's the entrance again. Alright. Oh, well, here's an enemy that I don't need to refight. So nothing really to gain by refighting this guy, except now I'm full clearing every place and making it even harder to tell where I've already explored, except I know I explored this place. So there may be a yokai over here, there may not. I know that when I turn this corner, there's going to be a revenant who's trying to trick trap me into stepping on something that's going to shoot arrows at me. I missed something somewhere, clearly. So there's the revenant. Fun if he got himself shot. See, wasn't that fun? I turned your trick traps against you because you, the revenant, clearly designed that trap. Okay, now here is an area that I remember having decided I would set aside for later, and I thought maybe we'd made our way back here somewhere along the line, but maybe we never did. Although, nope. I recognize this room too. Damn it. So if I keep coming up this way, I'm probably going to Find a room with some yokai who are locked in. Maybe I gotta go up a level for that. It could potentially make sense for there to be a passageway along here somewhere. Not finding a lot of places that I can do anything with. Just not really understanding the layout. Really don't get it. Really don't get it. Alright, so I could drop down there. That really does look like it could be death. I can make my way back to the stairs down. Just keep going down. I'm going down, 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 down. I'm going down, 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 down. Spooked there for a second. Somewhere over here, there's either a Kadama shrine or a Kadama. Oh, okay, so I'm on the right track because I'm finding searchable stuff that I haven't already searched. So what happened was, while in this low level, this dungeon level, there's some corner of it I didn't search before proceeding back up, and that's would appear to be what's missing. So I should start encountering yokai again, most likely. Unless I've already been through this whole area and just didn't... No, that is what it is. I just missed that one thing. It probably was less noticeable coming this way than it was coming back the other way. So this is obviously the dungeons. Alright, well, I'm probably going to have to fight some kind of mid-boss to get the key. It's open from the other side. For a second, I thought I saw something on the floor that I could interact with. But no. Okay. I've already been in here because the chest is open. Oh, this is frustrating. It's kind of self-inflicted here, too. I just, the maps in this game are not usually so complicated that you would need to, well, draw a literal map. Well, I'm running out of places it could be where I need to advance. But if I get all the way down to this level and I can't find anything new, because I believe this is... That puddle is making me think this is underneath that one pit. Maybe there's some place where I can drop down and land up there. Maybe maybe if I do that, that treasure chest there will contain a key. And maybe I just need to stop being afraid of dropping down to that pit. But it will kind of suck if I drop into that other pit, the one I haven't already fallen into, and take fatal fall damage. That would kind of suck. Or if it turns out that depending on which direction you enter it from, you may land all the way at the bottom and still not be able to climb up, and then I'll be jumping into dangerous pits over and over again, hoping that I land some different way. When that could also be that does nothing. I guess what I'm getting at is I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. There are a lot of dead folks though. There's a lot of skeletons in this dungeon. This really doesn't seem like a very savory place at all. Like a whole lot of dead bodies got dumped in here. Oh, great. Now I got myself turned around to where I don't even know if I'm going the right way in this bottom level of the dungeon. Because I want to explore it pretty thoroughly before I go back up and try that fall into the pit. Fall into a different pit and see if you land. Because I feel like this is where you drop into with that pit trap floor. But we might land someplace different that is only reachable if we fall into that section of floor that is obvious before you step on it is a pit. Alright, so let's make our way back upstairs. See if we can find some way to land that gets us up there. As I become more and more suspicious that that might be a key. But so far, the key looks like it's going to lead us to a Kadama, and then there's another locked room with a single treasure chest. Neither of them really look like it's the path to huge progress. Now, it can be hard to tell that, because in addition to that Kadama, there may be a door on the other side of that prison cell with the two... yeah, like, we go through this door, there's a Kadama in there, guarded by two demons. There may be a door on the other side of this room that I can't really see, that could lead to all sorts of stuff. It's hard to say. Yeah, let's be careful that we don't step on any floor trap that's going to lead to flaming arrows. Other than those floor traps that shoot flaming arrows, I'm at the point now where I think we've killed pretty much every enemy that I figured out how to get to. So again, unless there's something going on here, and that looks like a little self-contained room, getting into there is just going to give me some loots, it seems like. It ain't going to drastically change the map. Okay, so this is the place. Where do we want to fall in? I'm like craning my neck to see. So that almost killed us. And this is not the room that really featured... yeah. But I'm just completely stuck now. I have no idea. Because that almost killed us. And there's nothing in this room that I can see where, had we jumped to a slightly different place, we would have landed anywhere better and more useful. So that was kind of my last thing to try. I mean, there's just somewhere in this like this room here, I don't see a place to drop from above. So I mean, there's just flat out plain old something I've missed. I've been through this area a couple of times. There's something where I was running around, and if I stopped every couple of steps and did a full 360 camera turn, I would notice some path, some doorway, something that I'm not seeing. And I'm at the point now where I feel like I gotta end the video and just run around off screen until I see something that I didn't notice before, because I don't get it. I don't know where else we can go. It's probably not even like a real like puzzle trick trap. It's probably just there's some fairly narrow corridor that I have not noticed, splintering off of a corridor where I just ran straight through. It's possible there's a wall that you can knock down, and I didn't notice you could knock it down. That counts in my mind as like kind of them vaguely hiding stuff, but I don't think so. I think I just plain old missed it. I don't know how many times I've been through this room. I mean, I don't think I can knock down this wall. I don't think the yokai can knock down that wall. I think I really do need a key to get in there. Alright, well, this video has been a bit of a waste of everyone's time. I do apologize. This kind of thing is normal in the world of streaming, right? I don't know what else to do except keep searching and see if there's just a corner I missed. My one fear is that if I keep searching off screen, I'll eventually find a pitfall by falling into it, and then I won't be able to recreate that for you when we come back and start recording again. But the only alternative is that I just keep on screen wandering around lost, and I don't think that's a particularly good alternative. So I'm going to call it a video, and when we come back, I will have found something. Can always resort to looking at a fact, but this is not the kind of game where facts are really usually that useful unless somebody's giving you strategies on a boss. Anyway, I'm a Serious JG. Thanks for watching. Sayonara, and hopefully I'll have a more interesting video next time. Bye-bye.